then for the first recipe that we're starting with, I'm going to start with whole grain pasta. So this was $1 again at the 99-cent store. You can use any type of pasta that you would like. I just boiled some water and then I'm just popping that in there. This is going to be enough for 6 days worth. So I did about 3 cups of pasta and I was just cooking that. So we're going to multitask on the meals that I'm doing for lunch at the same time. So these right here, I got medium firm and extra firm tofu. I can get 2 packets of this at Stater Brothers for $2.50, I believe. So I'm just going to start off with one of them here. If you've seen my meal prep videos before, I like to season mine with soy sauce. So I'm just chopping them up into really small squares. This is the easiest way to make sure that it cooks faster. And that's the kikkoman sauce right there that I'm using. I'm just going to put some on there. You can also use teriyaki, like anything that you like. I recommend you give tofu a try with sauce if you've never tried it. It's great. So I'm starting out with this long grain rice. Again, I got white rice and brown rice from the 99-cent store. So it's very affordable. I cooked a bunch earlier in the week, so I was just putting a little bit into each container. And I'm actually doing 4 containers instead of 3. You'll see I forgot the other one in a second. It'll show up. But I'm just doing a base of rice. So this is going to be my lunch for 4 days. So I'm starting out with a base of rice. Again, you can do as much as you want. And I had so much food left over, you guys. Like this, I want to let you know, for the $20, you get a ton of food. It's definitely going to be enough. So I got this huge thing of green beans from Stater Brothers. This was $1.19. So I just opened that, rinsed those out, and then I'm putting green beans in there. Again, you can use broccoli or asparagus or any type of vegetable that you do like. Or you can just do like kidney beans or olives if you're not really down with the green beans. But I love these. My son loves green beans as well, so we always have these in the house. So I'm just putting those on there, and I wanted to show you how much I had left, again, because for the $20 you get a lot of food. Like if you're hungry after a meal, there's going to be leftovers of multiple things, which is great. So I was just finishing that, and okay, this is a really long clip of the green beans. Then the tofu was done. You know that it's done when it's kind of brown, but it's not like burnt or anything, but you can tell that the seasonings have absorbed in there, and the pasta was also done. So all I did was take that tofu and top it off on all of these meals. And like I said, this is going to be my lunch for 4 days worth. So again, it's a lot of food, it's very filling. And I know some people don't really love tofu. I was always that way as well. But once I tried it with the soy sauce, I really liked it. And now, honestly, I don't even crave chicken or any other like type of meat. I truly enjoy this. I know at first some people are like, tofu's gross, but try it with some sauce. Hopefully you'll like it. So those 4 meals were all done. Again, it was like super quick to prep those and very, very affordable. So moving on to the dinner, I'm using these other meal prep containers here, which have 3 different compartments, which I've shown before in my videos. I'll link these down below. They're from Amazon. They're super cheap, and they also do come with utensils. So if you order them, it's only like 10 bucks. You get all the meal prep containers and the utensils. So it's a really good investment because they are reusable and reheatable. So I'm putting the pasta in the biggest compartment in the containers there. Again, this is going to be my dinner. And I was just putting all the pasta in there. What am I doing next? Okay, more green beans. I was using frozen ones. I would usually cook them first, but one of you gave me a tip in my last video and said, don't even bother cooking them because you're gonna heat up your meal prep meals anyways. So instead of you heating it twice, I just put them in the containers as they were frozen. So here I'm doing broccoli. So I wanted to switch it up so I don't get sick of anything. So I did half green beans and half broccoli. And then I also did some teriyaki sauce in this meal. And then on the broccoli ones, you'll see I'm gonna do red pasta sauce. I didn't include the sauce in the price of the meal prep because any like seasonings and sauces that you already have at home, you won't have to pay for, and you can use whatever you want. So on the sides, I'm doing a little bean mixture of kidney beans, corn, and garbanzo beans. The kidney beans and the corn were only $1 at the 99-cent store, and the garbanzo beans is a much bigger container, as you'll see here in a second, which was $1.19 from Stater Brothers. So again, everything is still fitting under that $20 mark, and you're still getting a lot of food. So I noticed personally myself when I have pasta and like all these beans on the side with the protein and the fiber, I'm definitely feeling extremely full after the end of my meals. So yeah, I'm just making a little bean mixture right there, getting that all done. And then I just gave you guys an overview here. Everything here looks really good. These are just meals, again, that my son and I like. You can tailor the sauces or the veggies on top to whatever is good for you and your family. So here I was just putting on all the lids, getting everything ready to go. So that's lunch and that's dinner. That's completely done for the 5 weeks. So I'm going to show you here in a second an option for breakfast, and then also what I did for some snacks, which I did end up doubling and tripling for my son and myself, but I was just showing you guys here in the video what your options kind of were. So yeah, all these meals are good for a total to 4 to 5 days as well, and you can reheat them. You can put them in the freezer. A lot of you ask, do whatever it is that you do, but I noticed that they last for about 5 days total, which is really good. So I was just packing up my little Jack's, just something that he likes.